Hello, welcome back. Thank you for joining me. Let's dive into our next reading and see who that will be. Who needs the next reading from the highest teams of love and light? Aries, we haven't done a reading for Aries in a while, so let's get into your energy. Aries, people and placements, most vital messages for Aries, people and placements. Somebody could be watching you. You could have exited a family situation recently. You released some kind of burdens. Maybe somebody wants to apologize, or there was just something that was too immature about this situation. You could be reflecting or getting clarity about this as well, especially regarding denial, Aries, making solid choices. Okay. Tell me more. This could be about your stability, family, home matters. This could be whether to discuss or talk with somebody. Somebody might want to discuss or share something with you. Knight of Cups, Ace of Swords. Could be something about change or quick change coming in as well in the future. Somebody could be watching your independence, especially if you've been very independent, going through changes. Death card here. You could have experienced changes in your emotional health, well-being, or your family, or your home, or just your emotional basis. Looks like you were making decisions. Maybe you were trapped in your head a little bit about whether you should close the cycle out or not. I'm seeing The Sopranos, so that could be relevant. Something about The Sopranos. Things that you thought you lost could be showing up as well. Yeah, I think you were pulling away from something. You stopped investing in something. You went through a rest period. So let's go ahead and see what else we can get. Aries, people and placements. Yeah, family, home. Okay, so maybe you're trying to see like your family without denial, or how to bring more stability on that front, Aries. Somebody might want to express their vanity or pride, or that's might be why something had a falling out, or they might want to apologize. Somebody could be facing, yeah, they could have been in their shadow side. They could be facing health issues or something. Like maybe you need to boost your immune system, or they do. They could have told you about being sick recently or something. I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah, I think this could have been something that you thought was more lust based, potentially higher self activation. Wow. Okay, Aries, people and placements. Most important messages. I feel like whatever someone sent has returned. Fork in the road in the reverse on the top. I'm going to reshuffle, see if anything else wants to come out. Aries. New life, okay. Poised in the reverse in the future position. 12 could be relevant. 48. 35. Something about Mr. Noodles, or maybe having soup. Yeah, you're not ready to move forward at this time, and that has to be okay. Be poised in the face of demands and deadlines. Pretending to know what you're doing works sometimes, but if you adopt the fake it till you make it attitude, it lands you in some muck now. This is not the time to wing it or deliver something half finished. So I feel like even if you are doing things, just make sure that whatever you're doing is like fully aligned with you, like fits you, right? Like don't take on anything that I think being very careful about what you're working on in the future. Like making sure that what you actually are investing in is worth your time. You don't have to complete the project, but you can get started on it type energy. So interesting. Yeah, and this could also be about like fitting in with the right crowd or the right group of people, but let's get you juicy messages. Aries. Somebody could have had something about being careful with paperwork, documents. Aries, people and placements. From the highest angels, guardians, and guides. Your body might even refuse something for you. You might notice that. Or we do have Neptune making strong, powerful aspects this week, so you can notice your immune system's a bit off this week. It's going to be retrograding out of Aries back into Pisces, so you might feel that switch or transition. But yeah, definitely check out Nadia Shah on YouTube if you want to know more about her talking about that. That's where I got it from. Aries, people, and placements. It says they take from you by pretending to be what you need. So that could be what you're beginning to see clearly. Truth, fairness, maybe you're balancing things out. It says trying to create obstacles for you. So this could have been somebody who wants to apologize, or that you're gaining clarity about how immature they were. And maybe you're just gaining clarity about this romantic situation. Not that they want to apologize or come back. You're just getting clarity on it. This person could have been giving you something fake or false, or they could have been lying or fronting. Take in more pride and contentment. So continue to enjoy life, because I feel like that's going to help elevate your frequency and help you to stay strong. Hold on to hope. Beautiful. And we have once people, yeah, because Neptune is going to go back direct into Aries, I think in like December. So we're just wrapping up, putting the final touching notches on Pisces, and it won't return there until like I think 150 years or something like that. So it's like kind of like, before it goes into Aries, right, for the next 14 years, I believe it takes for Neptune per zodiac sign. So wants people to hate you for rejecting them. Wow. So this person could have been like talking shit or mad shit, or was just projecting or trying to like project, black magic type energy. Your intention behind it impacts how you do it, impacts the result. Find your why to hit the mark. Interesting. Your intention. So maybe this is about aligning with people with the same intentions as you. Somebody could have been sending you bad intentions, trying to put stress on you. Say no, stand in your no bullshit energy. I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, Saturn and Neptune kind of touching in a conjunction right now, so they're in the same sign. Saturn has retrograded already into Pisces. Neptune will retrograde now back into Pisces to join Neptune there. It's about a 5-degree orb of a conjunction. And yeah, they're both going to be going forward in Aries, right? Like in 2026. So there's going to be a big focus on that conjunction. And Saturn is all about boundaries. It's about tests, karmic tests. It's about saying no. That's what Saturn respects. And Neptune is also about delusions. It's also about creating from a strong spiritual standpoint, creativity, inspiration, but it can also be lies, right? It can also be, so it depends which, spectrum, low or high vibration or whatever. So you might be encountering those aspects or transits as they make conjunctions to your personal Aries placements. Talking shit about you, but they in their DMs. So I don't know what that's about. Maybe they're talking shit with other people in their DMs. They are a beggar. So it was kind of, I don't know, maybe in the reverse, or maybe this person doesn't offer enough or something like that. Jack Sparrow, escaping cannibals. So you could be like escaping somebody that really had bad intentions for you. So I think you need to know that you're doing great. I want to call you honey. So yeah, maybe something about honey could be relevant, or maybe you need to eat some honey. Antibacterial, right? Very healing. Okay, my lovely Aries people in placements. Shekinah, interesting. So this could have been something to do with your work. Let's go ahead and pull her up. There could be new contracts coming in for you. Oh, this is not the book. All right. The spiritual worlds want to help you resolve your worldly concerns. That would be a great way to use Neptune, right? It is safe for you to rely on spirit as a loving, protective, helpful, and practical presence. So talking to God constantly in your head or your spirit team, able to positively affect all areas of your life, including facilitating the resolution of physical problems. So if you're encountering anything to do with your health, talk to your spirit team, ask them to guide you towards solutions, right? Ask them to heal, manifest. Do not limit your spirituality to concepts. Instead, apply higher knowledge and principles, grow your wisdom, and live your path. Acknowledge your value as a person, as a soul. Treasure the gift of your path, and let your spirituality integrate with all facets of your life. Shekinah is a Hebrew word that translates as the dwelling place of the divine. Shekinah is the embodiment of light. She is us when we're living our spiritual path, applying our wisdom and principles to our actions, our courage, our choices, awakening compassion in our world when we are the sacred change makers and healers of the collective. The divine electricity of spirit needs willing soul bulbs to shine forth in the world. In the esoteric Jewish tradition of Kabbalah, Shekinah is the sacred feminine, the capacity for an experience of spirit entering the soul of a human being. When the soul is approaching the sacred experience of Shekinah, the ego has given way to some degree. There is enough inner space and heart willingness to surrender and receive so spirit can infuse the soul. The soul then becomes more luminous with white light. We resonate more with spirit than with ego, so you might need to do like breathing exercises, inhaling golden white light from heaven, exhaling that into your auric field. We feel like our true selves. When the soul becomes Shekinah, the holy dwelling place of the spirit, our experience is very different from the ego-driven way of living. Sorry. We slow down and accomplish that which is meaningful. We feel connected to all that is, right? Because Saturn does put a stopper on things. He likes things slow. So you're going to get more rewarded with Saturn than by doing that. We feel connected to all that is so that we are inspired to do what we can to help according to our tendencies and talents. We co-create rather than compete. We accomplish our aspirations because we're no longer in our heads, but are practicing our spiritual path daily. Our practices resonate with our hearts, increasing our awareness, love, patience, presence, commitment, and peace. Our spiritual practices are the life raft when the oceans of life become wild, and the magic carpet when we feel stuck and need inspiration and freedom. Our practices increase our compassion for ourselves and others. When Shekinah is in your reading, you have both with permission and encouragement from Spirit to embrace spiritual practices that resonate with your heart and commit to them, especially when you think you don't need them or they don't seem to be doing anything for you. It's really a grounding kind of ritual, right? So those are the times you need them the most. To embrace Shekinah, so maybe like praying every morning, or talking to your spirit team constantly. To embrace Shekinah is to embrace action, to commit, to engage, to walk or talk and be the light we want to see in the world. The ideas that nurture and inspire our heart are important, but the actions that transform hesitation, fear, and doubt into boldness, trust, and confidence are essential to bring those ideas to life. You have it within you to live your light and put all your problems and concerns into the capable hands of a deeper guiding wisdom. You are not giving away your power in doing so. You're actually empowering sacred fulfillment. This oracle brings a notice of an opportunity. So if you're like having issues, you could always just manifest or ask from your spirit team for the solution, right? For them to manifest the solution. This oracle brings notice of an opportunity to apply your spiritual principles. You are encouraged to consider how you can live so that your inner beliefs and outer actions are in alignment. This is not about denying the ego or its pains. It's about having compassion and responding from a place of kindness and determination to heal. The oracle also suggests a matter of material or physical concern can be touched and healed by spirit. So like road opening smells maybe. Your task is to invite spirit in and allow it to do what it knows how to do. Find relief in the knowledge that spirit is with you and wants you to heal through all matters of concern. So let's go ahead and get you guys a witchy, because that felt very witchy. Aries. Aries, what's your advice from the witchy oracle? Thank you. Oh, 13. I was seeing 13 in your reading. Candle magic is here. So let's see. Somebody could have underestimated you, side note, or something like that. It says, you are being guided to call in good spirits to help with your goal. So have you ever tried invoking a deity or an angel in your spells? So literally just call upon them, ask them to surround you, make a prayer, like even before you sleep or when you wake up. Like I do it all the time. Like dear guardian angel. That's why I work with Michael. Like surround me, come here. You know what I mean? Like, protect me, shield me, things like that. If not, perhaps now is the time to give it a go. If you have, maybe there is a new deity that is waiting and willing to help you. Don't be shy about asking others for help. Sometimes we need a little helping hand when things become overwhelming or we aren't sure how to proceed. So you could be called to certain deities, or you might notice they like pop up, or you meet somebody with that name. Like if you're seeing a lot of Gabriels, maybe Angel Gabriel is reaching out to you. If you're meeting a lot of people with different, maybe you keep seeing statues of a certain deity, like Shiva, like it's on somebody's car dash or something like that. But let's see. Give yourself time to rest so you can be prepared for your next cycle in life. Often that means letting go and releasing things that have no place in your life's new era. We do have the new moon in Libra coming up very soon, so that's going to be very, very important right now because it's actually on the same axis as you. So it's kind of an oppositional. This could be like a new beginning. For example, if you had an Aries rising based on your time of birth, then that would mean that you might have new contracts, relationships coming in, right? So depends on what your rising sign is, but in general, it is the opposite. So it rules something external in your life that could be manifesting or coming right now. That new moon in Libra. I think it's on the 21st, I believe. I don't know. Take this time to focus on creating something new, but don't act on it just yet. So you might be kind of jumping, like biting at the bit, like a horse in a stable ready to go, kind of feeling like you want to get out there and get going and get driving or whatever, but there is something here about timing. Allow yourself to focus on new ideas and be sure to let the imagination run wild. So this could be a great time to brainstorm as well, like prepare for like what are the intentions you want to set for that new moon, like what kind of people, what kind of values do you want to incorporate or work with, like what kind of people, what kind of characteristics do they have, are they genuine people, or are there certain things that now for sure that you want to manifest and that you want to call in, because I remember hearing this, like she wrote down like what she wanted in a man or something, and she like just like filed it away. She didn't obsess over it, I don't think, or anything. But I think a year later she found it or something, and she literally, like, so many stories of that. I love when I find those TikToks and they're talking in the comments about like things they've manifested. It's just so cool. It's just and we're all creating a reality constantly. If you learn about the electric field, right? Like some people have, like when you align your chakras, like the electricity, the energy, right? So allow yourself to focus on new ideas and be sure to let your imagination run wild. So pay attention to any passing thoughts, right? Ask your spirit team to guide you, to ask them to like surround you. Give me understandings today. That's a great prayer to ask in the morning or anytime. The best way to get over something old is to get excited about something new. Yeah, I'm seeing something about relationships specifically. A lot of Libra energy there. So I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care. And that makes sense with the dark moon because that's like the final waning moon phase before the next new moon.